hiccups. I want to make love for you guys to head over to the page and share the. I just have to wait. There we go. There we go. Hiccups. I want to make love for you guys to head over to the page and hopefully it's going to come up on my phone. I hate it. Share the. I just have to wait. There we go. There we go. Hiccups. I want to make love for you guys to head over to the page and hopefully it's going to come up on my phone. I hate it. Share the. I just have to wait. There we go. There we go. Love for you guys to head over to the page. I could leave that page and it will stay live and I don't get echoes and everything is good. So hello everyone on Facebook. Great to see you. I'm just going to say hello. Hello everyone. Whoops. There we go. All right, so I will be watching Facebook. It gets a little crazy sometimes, but hopefully I won't miss the questions. If anyone else is watching on Facebook and in the room, you can let me know so that if I miss any of those questions. But pretty excited to get things going here tonight. How about you guys? Are you all having a phenomenal time? Lifestylers. Are we all now lifestylers here this evening? How many of you are active in the GVO products? Just curious. All right, Donna Lynn was having some challenges in the room. Great to see everybody. Look at them all saying hello. Got lots of people on Facebook, lots of people in our room tonight. I think this subject is something you guys are really interested in, right? We're going to be talking about the Now Lifestyle Capture Page System and the autoresponder systems. Where can we go to watch live? You are watching it live, Anne. All right, we are live. If you want, live. Well, I'm not sure what happened there, but I got bumped out, but it looks like we are back in the room. It remembered me, so that's good. Yeah, I keep seeing broadcasts interrupted, and I've got this error message on my page. Oh, are we going to have some technical challenges tonight? I hope not. All right, bear with me, guys. I have this funny thing on my page. It's making me crazy. Do you guys have me back? We're still streaming. And there, I was trying to put the link in. Yeah, Facebook had problems yesterday. They probably did some updates. Who knows? But we're back. I think we're back. I have this enter your name here, and it hasn't. Hopefully it will disappear. I may have to go out and back in, but no. See? All right, it's still following me, and it's still got that silly thing. I'm watching it on Facebook. It's quite delayed. It's quite delayed. It's interesting. So it's logging me in. It keeps saying it's interrupted, but there it is. All right. Well, I'm going to ignore Facebook. You guys can let me know if it's doing good over there, okay? Shannon says she needs this training. Well, you know what? I decided that I do this quite regularly, every couple, 3 weeks, because you know what? Number one, there's an awful lot of new people coming to the program. That's really bothering me to have that red thing there. And if you guys give me a moment, I'm just going to sign out and back in because I've got this red thing here and I want to get rid of it. So hopefully I can. So bear with me. All right. Is to understand the lead capture system. All right, so we're going to talk about the two different systems, how and where to use them, where to find them, and then we're going to go into live desktop sharing, and we're going to show you how to set up your email series if you want to add more emails there, how to send a broadcast email, and how to check on your leads. Now just let me check. Yay! All right. Do you guys all know where the shared file folder is? It's in the bottom right-hand corner of the room. I'll show it to you when we go into desktop sharing. But I uploaded 2 files for you today. One file is a follow-up message that you can add to the autoresponder series, or you can just use it as a follow-up message when new leads come in. The other is a text message that you can send on the phone. So you'll find 2 files in the shared file folder. Feel welcome to download those, okay? Facebook has finally caught up to us. Yay. It's only about 10 minutes behind. All right. So we've got lots to get covered tonight. Let's get started, shall we? So the first thing we're going to talk about, I've got some graphics here to show you where to find the systems in your back office, both the lead capture page system and the standalone autoresponder. So this probably looks familiar. This is the back office of Now Lifestyle. Actually looks a little different than this. This is your dashboard. Once you log into the back office, you see you have the menu up top here. There's two different menus, right? But this is the menu that we're going to focus on right here, all right? And more importantly, we're going to focus on this little puppy right here, Now Lifestyle, because that's where everything is. Somebody says they can't see, not sure why, but I know that everything's working. All right, so this is your dashboard for the system. Okay, and the shared file folder, bottom right hand corner. When we go into desktop sharing, I'll show you where it is, okay? So just stay tuned. So you see this menu, Now Lifestyle, all right? This is under the Now Lifestyle heading. You're gonna find your Now Body. So this is where you can go and set up your fit profile and start getting fit, start doing the 7-minute workouts. Before we go on, I'm just curious, how many of you on the call today are doing the 7-minute workout, are doing the Now Body system? How many of you are following the program, whether consistently or inconsistently? I know I'm following it, but I will admit I'm a little inconsistent, okay? But you know what? Even inconsistent, I am seeing results, and that's exciting. So Miko New Life says, nope, not doing it. Well, my best advice to you is you need to get inside, click on the Now Body system, and get started, okay? Just do it, because it's important. The other two systems, when you log into the Now Lifestyle area, the first thing that comes up is the lead capture system. So that's what's showing when you log into the back office and you click on Now Lifestyle. You're going to see the lead capture system, okay? The autoresponder system is right here, right beside it. They look very similar, but they're very different, okay? So let's talk about the two systems and how they're different. The lead capture system, because this is really, really important, so I hope you're paying attention, okay? Wow, Gregory is down from 217 to 187 pounds. That's amazing. Well, Antoinette, do you know what we call tiny people? We call them skinny fat. Joel has coined that term, skinny fat. I love it. All right. So the Now Lifestyle, Now Body system is not about losing weight. I need to clarify that, okay? For some people it is. But for a lot of people, it's not about losing weight. It's about being in better shape. It's about strengthening our bodies. And every single person on this call needs to do that. Whether you're doing it already or not, if you follow the system here, it's going to be similar, or going to be simpler. Whoever that is, Spark Chaser says they can't see. I'm not sure why. It could be your internet, but sorry about that. Yeah, developing those muscles. And it's, you know what, many of us on the call, because I know that the demographics online are, there's a lot of people that are close to my age, and as we get older, as we age, we need to develop those muscles even more than when we were younger, because they help our bones. They help strengthen our bones. The leads, this is where it's really important, all right? The leads in the lead capture system are going to receive emails from the company. If they're in your autoresponder, and the only way they can get into your autoresponder is if you have it set up on your own page or a third-party capture page, all right? They're not connected. Campaigns are already set up for Now Lifestyle free members, and Now Lifestyle webinar invitees. Now, when I say the campaigns are already set up, you can't set those up, you can't change them. It just means those are 3 lists that are growing when you send the lead capture pages out there. There are no emails set up. We're going to look at that when we go into live desktop sharing. There are no emails set up. You can set those up, but the campaigns are already set up for you. And the two, follow-up message, when you set up a series of follow-up messages, and none are set up for you, all right? You come in here, you're going to click follow-up, and you'll see that I have 3 messages here, all right? And I'm going to add to them as I go along. It's very easy to do. So when I go and I send a broadcast, I can take that broadcast message and I can, again, it's going to go out 24 hours later. So the subscribers that signed up yesterday would have got the first email. Then today they would get when can I call? Tomorrow they'll get, have you seen this video? If somebody signs up today, they're going to get the first message that says thank you. Tomorrow they will get, when can I call? And the next day, they will get, have you seen this video? If somebody signs up tomorrow, they're going to start with that first message. So does that make sense? Let me come back to the room. I want to make sure that makes sense. How the series works. When you set them up, you have to add those messages, okay? And we're going to talk about that. But I'll show you how you set those up, okay? Number one, you have to write those emails, all right? And here. And if you want to leave your phone number, you're going to put that here. You're going to put your Facebook account, right? So you just change the name on the end. Consider upgrading for $1. Put your NLS username at the end of that. Okay? Does that look pretty clear? Before I go copy it, does that look pretty clear? And how to change that message? Just want to make sure you guys know how to change that. All right, good. All right, so I've got my message. I'm going to copy it from hello all the way down to here. I'm going to copy that message. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to paste it in here. Now, you can go and hyperlink these, right? I can copy that. See, I copied that text. Here it says insert hyperlink, and I could insert that. If you do not do that, the system will hyperlink it when it goes out as an email anyway. All right, but you can hyperlink it. It does track when people click those links. So there's the body of that email. And I'm just going to come down here and paste it in the text. I don't need to change anything. It's already edited. Some of the spaces are off a bit, but that's okay. All right. Our email's in there. It's going to go immediately. Now I'm going to change this and put a 1 here because I don't want it to confuse the other email that's already there. All right. So I'm going to add it. Once you have it all set up for you, you're going to add it and you can edit it. All right, so let's look down. Here's the new email. Welcome, subscriber. I'm so excited to talk with you. So do you see? Now, if I had to put that 0, this would be a 0. And it would go out right away. Now it's going to go out a day after here. And I could move this message. If I want, I can have it go in a different position. Like if I come here and I wanted to add an email after this one, I could just click the plus sign and it will insert an email in between. Now, someone was talking about global fields. You'll notice here you don't have access to global fields. Those are really attached to the autoresponder. All right, and we'll talk about that in a minute. So that's how you set up the follow-up series for your campaigns. Now, this is for the Now Lifestyle campaign only. All right, so you have to set up messages for all of them. I'm going to delete this one because I don't want it in here. Do you see how I did that? I just clicked the X over here and it deleted that message. So let's go to the the Now Lifestyle free customer, because you want to have a follow-up here as well. It could be the same one. So there's my follow-up. Welcome, I'm so excited to talk with you. So you can see I've already added that. Do I have the right phone number? Goes out 2 days later. So I started with a different one and I didn't put their phone. It was quite a clever email. In fact, when I went out, I got a lot of response. I was pretty excited about that. But you can add as many emails as you want or none. Okay, you could just put this initial email, because now we're going to get into the fun part right here. Send broadcast. And really, this is all you need. You can come in here anytime, as often as you wish, and send a broadcast email. Now, let me explain. I'm going to come back in the room here for a minute. The broadcast email is different than the follow-up emails. The follow-up messages will continue to go out to your subscribers as they subscribe. So when a new subscriber comes in, they're going to begin the series of messages. When you send a broadcast email, it goes out only to the current subscribers of the time. Does that make sense? So when I send a broadcast, it's only going out to the people who are subscribed now. Anybody who subscribes after I send it won't get that message unless I add it to my follow-up series. Okay? Good stuff. All right. So we click on Send Broadcast, and it brings up a page that looks just like the follow-up message, with the exception I get to choose one or all of the lists. So I can click all of them. Look at that. I just click on them and they go over here. If I only want to send to my, if I only want to send to my free customers, I could send an email to them to encourage them to upgrade. I could send an email just to my Now Lifestyle leads and encourage them to sign up. All right, does that make sense? Or I can send a general email to invite them all to the call and invite them all. So you're going to choose which list you're going to send to. You're going to enter a subject. Subject for class. And then I'm going to put in an email. Now, if I don't remember the code, because I don't expect you to remember those codes, that's what these insert fields are for, or this main site URL. So I could text subject for class, comma, I want their first name. So I'm going to come down here, subscriber, first name, and go. And it put it right there in my subject, okay? In the body, I'm going to click here. I'm going to say hello, and I want to put the name. So insert fields. I'm going to go to subscriber, first name, and there it is. All right. This is a test. This is only a test. Nothing is required. Goodbye. And then put your contact information. Put your name, your Skype, your phone number, your Facebook, whatever information you want to connect. All right, and then, just like in the follow-up messages, I need to copy this message and put it in my text message. Okay, so I'm ready to send my message. I'm going to click Add. Oh, here's the other thing. This is really, really, really cool. So let's say that I really want this message to go out tomorrow or the next day, so you can see what can happen here. I can come in here and I can set up a whole bunch of messages that can go out today. It can go out today, it can go out in 2 hours, it can go out tomorrow, and I can send a whole series of them. So I want this to go out now, but I want it to go out at 8 o'clock tonight instead of now. So you see how I set that to 8 o'clock? And then I'm going to come down here and click Add. And then I'll show you where it goes. And here we go. Pending broadcast. Test subject for class. Look at the date, time, right? So it changed the time. I could have changed it to go tomorrow as well. And then it's going to sit here until you tell it to go. So maybe, oh, you know what? I really want to edit it. I can click this button and edit my message. I can change it. If I'm ready to send it, see this plus sign? It says queue. Hopefully that shows up on the screen there. When I click that, what that does is puts my message in the queue, meaning the email queue, and it's going to get sent out at the time that I told it to go. Now you can see that I have sent quite a few broadcast emails, and I haven't added all of these to my follow-up series. I do intend to add some of them, but you can see that I go in here and send a lot of broadcast emails. Okay, is that pretty clear? Let me come back in the room, because that's pretty much it for the lead capture system, and it's really all you need to know. So when you promote your lead capture page, your leads are put into the lead capture system where you can go in and broadcast an email to them. So even if you don't have an email series set up, I really recommend that you set up that initial email that's in the shared file folder, okay? And then from there, you don't need to worry about having this great big series of emails set up. You can simply go and broadcast whenever you want. Okay? Make sense? I want to make sure that this part of it makes sense, that you got to see how to send an email, you understand where to put your email, and things like that. So far, so good? No questions? Are we good? Yes. All right. Good stuff. Okay. So now, although you're not going to use it, I'm going to show it to you. Okay? We're going to go into the autoresponder section here. It looks similar to the lead capture system. You have a dashboard, you have your campaigns, you got your message, your subscribers, but this is new. Forms. Ignore this because you can't import, although you could export your list. So this is your dashboard for your autoresponder. Now I'm going to show you that I have some campaigns set up. It's not showing them there. Let's go to my campaigns. I'm going to list my campaigns, and I have 5 campaigns set up for different things. These are my NLS leads that I have capture pages that I create, and this is where those leads come. And I have messages set up that go out to them, okay? And so once I set up my campaigns, and somebody was asking about global fields, so this is where you would set up your custom fields and your global fields. So global fields are things that are going to be added to your opt-in form. Custom fields are going to be, I'm mixing that up. Either of them, you're going to set them up, and then you would have to put them in your form in order for people to fill out that information. All right, so you're probably not going to use the global fields at this point. If it's something you don't know, you're probably not going to use this autoresponder anyway. You're going to be using the lead capture system. All right, so if you do want to use the autoresponder, you need to add a campaign. All right, there are no campaigns set up. You need to create the campaign. And that's easy. You just click add campaign, and then you give it, put in your name, your email address if you want, and you give the campaign a name right here. You're going to call it, your test campaign, whatever you want to call it. Okay? You can give it a description. You can, if you have a company name, you have a website address, you could add all this information. And down here it says notify about a new subscriber. You can click that. Once you set up your campaign, then you're going to set up messages. So you can set up follow-up messages. You can broadcast a message, just like in the lead capture system. Now, in order to use your autoresponder, you need to have a form on a page. If you are using Online Sales Pro, it's the only capture system I know out there that I can attach my Now Lifestyle autoresponder. And so that's where my NLS leads come from, is the Online Sales Pro capture system, okay? The other pages, I have forms on my websites, I have forms on my blog, I have forms on other capture pages. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. But in order, and remember I said forms, so in order for you to create a capture page, you need to create a form. So I don't have forms here because my capture pages are in other systems, okay, that are connected to this. But if you wanted to put a form on a capture page, you would have to come here and create the form. All right, so you come here and you go create form. Do you see how advanced this is? Now for the people who are advanced, I don't even need to show you this because you understand how autoresponders work. For those of you who are new and really don't understand autoresponders, you are not going to use this. Not right now. You may use it in the future if you have a blog, if you have things like that, but you're going to come here, you have to select the campaign, right? Once you've selected the campaign, so if I want a form for my leads, there we go. Now it's going to go to the NLS leads. I can create a thank you page if I want with I could send them to a custom thank you page that I've created, etc., etc. I can make them double opt-in. If not, it'll be single opt-in depending on your level in the system. As long as you don't spam people, they'll leave it at single opt-in. And you can see here that I can create custom fields, right? So I created a custom field for phone and Skype. So if I select that, I don't want it required. I can ask for first name, last name. I like to ask for full name, and except I'll change this to name. Whoops. And then down here, instead of please enter your email, I will just put email because most people know to enter. And then I'm going to ask for their phone and Skype, and I'm going to click add. All right. And so now you'll see that I have a form code. So I'm going to come back up here to my form list. And there's my form. And now, if I want to put my form on my blog or on a capture page, I'm going to come here and you see this little icon? It's right in the middle. It says HTML. So I'm going to click on that. It brings a pop-up box and you see it says form. And so I need to copy this whole thing and I would put that code on a website or a blog. Pretty advanced stuff, right? Now, the other thing you can do with your autoresponder, if you have leads in there, is you can send a broadcast, just like with the lead capture page. All right, so I can come in here, I can choose all of my leads, some of my leads, none of my leads, put in my subject, put in the body of my email, copy it down to my text email, and send it out. I can change the time just like with the other one, okay? So it functions very similar to the lead capture page system, or should I say the lead capture page system functions similar to the autoresponder. But unless you have a third-party system or your own website, you're not likely to use this, all right? But I have given you enough information to use it if you want to. So let's get back to here because this is the system you're going to reuse. It's when you click on Now Lifestyle, it brings you right here to the lead capture system, to the dashboard where you can look at your campaigns, you can check your stats, you can send a broadcast message, or you can add a follow-up message, and you can check your subscribers. So there's my subscribers. If I click on subscribers list, it's going to come up and show me, and there they are. There are all my subscribers. These are my free customers. If I go to my Now Lifestyle leads, it'll change, and now it's going to list all my leads that came in. You'll see that it's showing my 168 leads, 10 a page. I can change that and show 100 a page. Okay? And you'll see now there's more people on the page. So I can go through here and I can see their information. I can follow up with them. I can remove them, things like that. And that, my friends, is all there is to all of this. Does this make sense? Show us how to add emails to the autoresponder. To the autoresponder, it's exactly the same. Okay, David, so I would come over here to the autoresponder. I would click on message, click on add follow-up. You'd have to go, sorry, you're going to click on follow-up first. You're going to choose your campaign. So it's selecting now NLS leads, right? And now it shows me that I have one follow-up. If I want to add one, I just click add follow-up. And then I would go in here. I can tell it to go 1 day, 5 days, 6 days, put in my subject, put in the body of the email in HTML, put in the body of the email in text, and save it. And that's it. It's done. Oops. Does that make sense, David? It's being recorded, absolutely can. So you can go over it as many times as you need. Okay? Does that make sense, David? Awesome. Good. I love it when I can actually answer your questions. That makes it really exciting. All right. Anything else you want me to show you in there? If we order the autoresponder and we don't need it or use it, can we get a refund for it or put it towards something else? All right. So Leanne, here's the thing. There are people out there who are going to use the autoresponder, and if you are not an owner of the autoresponder, you're not going to earn those commissions. Just consider it a bonus, okay? I'm not sure, Antoinette. There's something going on with your computer, okay? So I'm going to come out of desktop sharing for now. But I recommend that you're an owner of all the products because that's the only way that you can make commissions on all the products is to be an owner of all the products. All right, does that make sense? I know it does, right? So we covered an awful lot today. We talked about where to find the systems. You guys all know that, right? We talked about understanding the difference between the two. Oh, it's a great price for the autoresponder, whether you use it right now or not, because other people will. No, Bobby, the Now Body system, if you come in the pre-launch, you can get it for $100 a year. Otherwise, it's $24.95 a month or $250 a year. Or if you take the $50 a month, that includes your reseller fee, your autoresponder fee, and the Now Body. It's the best way to come in. Antoinette, I'm not really sure what you mean. Are you talking about when you log into Now Lifestyle or log into the conference room? You're saying that you see everything I'm doing, but when you log in, it doesn't go to the dashboard. Jamie says, how can we find email for our tree? I'm not sure what you mean. What email are you looking for, Jamie? Because what I did was show you how to add an email. In the shared file folder, I've included a follow-up message that you can use. Now, I did want to talk... so Antoinette, when you log into Now Lifestyle, so let me just go back into desktop sharing very quickly, okay? Because I want to show you, all right? So when you go into Now Lifestyle, it's going to bring you to the dashboard right here.
Hey Vince, you know I'm
what you see when you log in. Now, I am a VIP Masters Elite, so your back office will look a little different because you won't have access to some things, but you will have access to this. This is your main area when you log in. To get to the lead capture system, it's here under Now Lifestyle. Okay, this menu item right here. There's Dashboard, Now Lifestyle, Reseller Tools. Right here, we click that, and that brings us to our lead capture dashboard. Okay? Did you get that? Are you an upgraded member or a free member, Antoinette? Because that would make a difference. You're an upgraded member. You should be seeing the same back office. And if you're not, I'm not sure why. If you've never used an autoresponder, then get a new email at Gmail or Yahoo and practice sending autoresponder messages to yourself. Well, you would have to subscribe to your own list first, Jeffrey. That's the other thing, okay? And I do recommend that you guys actually subscribe to the free system under yourself so that you can see how it works. Any more questions? I'm not sure why yours doesn't look like that, Antoinette. All right, so it's possible you're a free member and that's why you're not seeing that, okay? If you click on that Reseller Tools, it should come up, or if you click on the Now Lifestyle, and it should come up, but it might tell you that you have to upgrade. So, Jamie, if you're talking about the members that are in your downline tree, is that what you're referring to? They are not in your system. And I'm working with Joel to get it so that we can email our downline. Okay, at the moment you can't. Okay, does that make sense? So right now there is no list of your downline members, and you cannot email them directly from the system. So we're working on that, because I know in GVO and Pure Leverage we can, so we are looking for that. For Facebook trade, show people where to find the training videos. We'll work on that, Michael. We don't have a section where they actually are, but we need to work on that. So you know what? That's a really good idea, and I'll work on that. Okay, a training page. I'm sure that we can do something in the Facebook pages. Great questions tonight. You guys are awesome. Is there anything else that's on your mind? Did I help to clear some questions for you tonight? Any other questions? Yeah, so Donna, the emails, so if people, when you sponsor someone into Now Lifestyle, once you place them, their email disappears, right? Unless they say they want their upline to see their email. So if you check your inbox, when you get the notice that you have a new sign up, their email will be there. I'm not sure what new menu you're referring to, Frida, sorry. When you start to use the autoresponder, so when someone is added to our downline, what do we not paid an account? If someone joins you and they upgrade and you're not an upgraded member, you will lose that commission, okay? Okay. I think I know what you meant, right? So if you're not upgraded and somebody comes in and they upgrade, you will lose that commission. Yeah. Okay. So isn't it glad I could read between the lines? What is the first step? I did pay to join, but not clear on the next steps. Oh, Virginia, I'm going to make this easy. I'm going to go into desktop sharing one more time, Virginia. I hope you're paying attention. All right. And hopefully this follows through for you. So when you log into your back office of Now Lifestyle, it brings you to the dashboard.
You know I'm hitting you up.
And on the dashboard is this video. It's a long video. It's 1 hour and 28 minutes. Watch the video. The next thing you want to do, or maybe you want to do it first, click here to view the quick start guide. You want to download this quick start guide and start following it. Okay? And if you have any questions, get into the Now Lifestyle group. You can ask your questions there. If you get into the, that's the best place to go and ask your questions. Do we have, how much commission is made off the autoresponder? 50%, Christopher. So the autoresponder is $24.97 a month. You'll make 50% of that. If somebody comes in at the all-inclusive for $50 a month, which includes the autoresponder and the Now Body system, you earn $25 of that. Do we have to have a personally leech leg? Yeah. Okay, so Donna, in order to qualify for the binary, we didn't talk tonight about the commissions and the pay plan. I usually do go over that. But in order to qualify for the binary, you need to have one paid reseller on each leg. And then you need to grow those legs so that there's 2 on one side and 4 on the other. For every 2 and every 4, you qualify for a binary commission. Hopefully that makes sense. And the replay will be in the Facebook group. It'll be on Joel's fan page, and I do try to post them in the groups as well. So do watch for those, okay? So anything else? Yeah, you're personally sponsored. That's right, Donna. You need to sponsor 2 people personally and place 1 on each leg. You don't need to have, and then from there, your legs can grow. So those people could grow your legs. Now you do need to sponsor 6 more over the next 6 months to stay qualified. Coach Fidel, as long as you have paid for the Now Body system, you will earn commissions on the products, yes. Yeah, right and left legs, Jamie. Yeah, you have to have 1 on each leg. And the best way to position them is, it depends, Donna. If you have a power leg, meaning there's a leg growing under you, you need to put at least 1 member in that leg and then put the rest on your other leg. If you are growing both legs yourself, you just spread them out. So you have 2 and then 4, 2 and then 4, 2 and then 4. So just keep putting them back and forth, okay? Yeah, 1 a month for 6 months. You could, actually, Michael, you could sponsor all 6 on the same day and you're qualified forever. You have 6 months to do that, okay? Beverly, great question. As a $49.99 member, you have access to the Now Lifestyle system, to the reseller system, but at this point, unless you're buying products, you're not earning commissions, okay? The Now Body system is $24.97 a month or $250 a year. Or if you come in as the all-inclusive at $50 a month, that includes the autoresponder, the Now Body system, and the reseller system. Can you make your own which? Gary, how can you make your own which? I'm not sure what you were referring to there. Sorry. Probably mixed that up with the chat. Wow, we are well past the hour here. Goodness gracious, you guys are awesome. See above. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to see above, Gary. Do a lot of people have Facebook, Now Lifestyle pages? Some do. Now, let me say something. I mean, that's a whole training all on its own, but let me say something about that, all right? Having a Now Lifestyle fan page it's a cool idea. However, unless you're going to actually promote that page, unless you actually have followers, that page isn't going to really do you a whole lot of good, okay? Dawn, I really don't have that clarified yet. Joel did mention that they were going to be testing that, but I haven't seen anything come out to confirm that resellers would earn 20%. As a Maverick, Donna, that means that you went all in. That means you qualify for everything. You simply need to pay for your autoresponder every month. That is a requirement. Well, we do have the replay of this, so just remember that we've got, you have your own links to invite people to our calls every week. I cannot move my members. I have 16 all on the right. No, you can't move them, Jamie, but what you want to do is start putting the rest on putting some on the other leg. So if you have 16, so 4, you want 8 on the other leg. All right. The replay will be on the fan page, Donna. I'll post it in the fan pages and what have you. I'll post all the replays there. Okay. The next time you sponsor a new member, you can place them on your other leg. All right. They go in your holding tank for 36 hours, and then you can go into the downline tree and you can place them. All right. Any more questions? This training is every Thursday at 8 o'clock Eastern. Yes, it is. Well, I'm glad that it's helped, Leanne. At least I hope it's helped. I hope you guys had a good time tonight. That should go without saying. That's right. You guys have been awesome. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And we'll see you back here next Thursday. Same time, same bat channel. And we'll talk some more marketing, some more now lifestyle, some more tools and resources with the GVO family of tools. You guys are awesome. Love you. See you next time. Best time to contact me, Marco. Grab me on Facebook or send me a message on my cell phone. It's best during the day to reach me. Evenings are pretty tough. That's it for me tonight. You guys have been awesome. We'll see you next time at GVO. Good night, everyone.